Welcome back to the Randy Baby Pickleball Show. We're getting into the swing of things here as Rick is looking to kick some butt.
Two.
We're in the final round here.
The two giants I saw, I thought you were standing on a chair over there. And I said, look at that man standing on a chair. And it was your real height.
Yes, my real height. Thank you for noticing.
Okay. Here we go.
Hope it's on stage too.
Okay.
We are here following Rick Berry on his journey to get his 4th Triple Crown of the year. We're in the gold medal round here. So he's already...
Hang on a moment. He's won every game.
He's won every game so
Bob
far.
just won. So
Who's playing here? Who's his opponent?
Bob Powers.
Oh, and you know him?
He's my husband.
Oh, he's your husband.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tell us, what does Bob do well on the pickleball court?
On the pickleball court.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. What is your name? Introduce yourself.
Barb.
Barb.
I have to say with Powers. Now, I don't... What does he excel at?
First on the court, and then we'll talk about off the court. What does he excel at off the court?
Off the court, he's
Speak right into
a
here.
great motorcycle rider
Really?
who taught me how to ride my motorcycle.
How old were you guys when he taught you how to ride?
63 I was,
You were 63?
and he's 84 now.
Did he ride a motorcycle when you guys met?
Yes.
Is that why you went out with him, because of his motorcycle?
Well, I like
Come
the
on now,
idea.
Barb.
I
Come on, Barb.
like the idea.
You did? You like the idea, right? Motorcycle guys get all the chicks, right, Barb? Isn't that right?
Certainly it was an attraction.
It was an attraction.
Yeah.
And did he put you on the back of his bike and say,
Yes.
here, hold on tight, Barb? Is that what he did?
For 7 years, I rode behind him.
For 7 years you rode behind him?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And then I had to, on his bike.
On his bike?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I had to, yeah.
What
Anyway.
does he do well on the court?
He is a very good serve. Great
Very good serve.
He is athletic moves well.
Moves well. Okay, we started the match. We'll come back to you for that. He just got a net ball right there.
Oh,
All right, here we go.
I do like your hat.
Thank you, dear. I wore it just for you. I did. See, look.
Aww. Cool.
All right. One zero. Oh, maybe 1-1 because of the net ball, right?
That's a great shot.
See if we can zoom in a little bit more there. Hey, Amir, you're going to set a record here, Amir. All right, we're in the gold medal round here, Amir. Just so you know, get your questions ready for Rick after the match, Amir. I think it's 1-1 here. Ooh, that one is in. It can't be 1-1 because the opponent was serving from the right side. 1-1 now. Rick just had to lunge for that ball and lift it up just a little bit high.
Okay.
Two, 1. Caught Rick right on his toes there. It was really deep. And Rick couldn't react in time. Kind of floated the ball up. 3-1. Oh, he goes for a short serve. Rick catches it Wow. Then he comes right back to the open court.
This is why you don't screw around, see? Now, gotta get serious here. Nice playing.
4-1. That was a really nice soft serve to the backhand side that opened up the forehand court.
Just a good guess here. I think it's players mostly play tennis.
He's doing some sort of a he's putting a little bit of spin on that serve. Really catching Rick. Rick might have had too much time in between matches here. Rick really likes to go from match to match to match so he doesn't have to warm back up again. Let's see if we can get you a shot of his serve here. It's not a hard serve, but he is putting some junk on it.
It's nice.
And Rick's not putting anything on that ball. He's just letting him hit it wherever he wants to. It's really setting up the opponent. Rick might want to think about a timeout here before the end change. Well, Rick was fortunate there. That serve was really deep. Rick was able to backpedal and just kind of take a hack at that. Fortunately, he got the ball back in some sort of good shape there. See if Rick can put together a couple of points here. Grab Big Mo. Momentum. 2-6. They switch into 8. This is a game to 15. 3-6. Rick avoided having to take that timeout. It's a really good placed ball by Rick, going over to that forehand side, making his opponent move. And we're in the 80-plus division here. Right. There we go. I think we're at 5-6 now. Nobody's calling the score. I can't hear him. 5, yep. He was pretty straight-legged there. Needed to kind of squat down and grab that ball on the backhand side there. But really good run by Rick to get himself right back into this game. He'll say he was never out of the game. You know Rick. Ooh, that's a nice smack on that paddle there. Really put a lot of juice on that. The opponent probably wasn't ready for that one.
Robert, can you report to the medical tent? Robert, to the medical tent, please.
5 serving 6. Working that backhand side. It's now a tie game. Race to 8 for the end change. Rick serving it hard and quick, right at the forehand side, close to the body. If you've been with us all day, Rick really...
Anything I want with that.
We're going to follow Rick to that side here. 8-6 at the end change. If you've been with us, you know that Rick has been... he played in a combined event with James Ignatowicz, who told Rick that he needed to really have his serve be a weapon. That means power. That means finding that fine line between getting the ball in and doing something with it so your opponent can't do something with it. 8-6. Oh, Rick was fortunate there. He really got down good on that backhand, but then his opponent just fluffed the ball wide, right into the body. Oh, and then Rick misses an easy cross court to the open forehand side. He really did what he wanted to on that serve. He caught the opponent right in the body on the forehand side. He gave him a weak reply And then Rick fluffed it into the net.
It may be quicker.
The net caught that one.
Just say whatever.
Ooh. Rick had a lot of good footwork there. That ball kind of caught him off guard, but he's able to do a little shuffle step over and get in place there. I think it's 10-6. Again, Rick's maybe playing a little bit that line, that baseline, a little bit tight because he keeps finding himself in a position where he has to back up. 6 serving 10.
Still taping?
Yeah.
What do you do, all this matches?
Not yet.
Yeah.
All right, so good reply from Rick there. He's down the back stretch here, 10-6. He was down 1-6, and he scored 9 unanswered. Gets up to the kitchen, cuts off that angle, but that left the whole forehand side way too open.
Winners are bronze to David Bijuli, silver going to Christopher Thomas, and the gold is to Don Temple.
6.
We break out our medals here based on the brackets that you registered for. So please make sure that if you're in that bracket to head on over to the medal stand.
They're going to wait for this announcement to
We'll see you at the
end.
medal stand. This is for Don, Christopher Thomas, Ish Wood, and David Bijuli.
Congratulating his opponent there on a good shot. Again, he's just caught. The ball's right at his feet. He's not giving himself enough space back there. Seven, 10. That ends a string of 9 unanswered.
Nope.
Ooh, that was just out. He's really putting just a little bit of action on that ball to get it to spin away from Rick. Ten, 7.
Out.
11-7. 4 points away from the gold. Just simple 1-2-3 pickleball. 12-7. 3 points away from the gold. Seven, 12. Wish I had a better filming angle for you guys. I'm trying not to have too much motion blur in there. Trying to balance capturing the action with moving the camera for you. All right, here we go, 12. Rick with a soft shot there. Made the opponent provide his own power on the backhand side. 13-7. And here we go. Oh boy, Amir is trying to get in the mix here. Here we go, gold medal point. Match point. And that's it, gold medal match. Actually, Rick was going to win gold probably regardless because he's been undefeated today. So this wasn't your true gold medal match, if you will, per se. But leg 1 is complete.
Yeah,
Rick, leg 1 is complete on the Triple Crown.
Yeah, trying to get it done.
Are you related?
Well, I'll tell you, Bob. No, Bob. Did a good job, man. He had me down 6-1. I had to get focused.
Bob, what was it like having the champ on the ropes, 6-1?
I think I blew my big chance. But,
You had the upset going.
He kept me under pressure the whole time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was lucky.
Have you played against Rick before?
No. I play against guys my size. But,
Well, you played great to start. That's all I'm going to say. You had me down 6-1. But the thing is I made a few mistakes, but you hit some great shots. And so I knew that I better get my act together.
You see, that's what focus is.
Focus. Have you met Barb, Rick? This is his wife right here.
How are you?
You know how this guy got Barb? He's a motorcycle rider, and so he still
You did
is.
that crazy fast, crazy stuff?
And he
not as much anymore.
No, but when you were younger, you did that stuff where you're going around the curve and your knees down on the ground.
Yeah,
Oh my God, you couldn't get me to do that ever.
that's how he got Barb. He
God
said
bless, man.
get on the back of
Fist
my.
bump on that motorcycle stuff. Fist bump.
She rides her own.
You fist bump.
I ride my own.
That's awesome. You do that. That's scary. That stuff, man.
He got her on the back of the bike and said, "Here, hang on tight." Right, the old motorcycle trick, right? I think that's motorcycle dating 101.
That's crazy stuff there. Did you see the one? I just saw something that you probably would have seen when they do the guys in a sidecar and they race over jumping hills on dirt and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God, these guys are laying over. That was crazy.
Well, there's so many crazy people out there.
You see all the stuff on TikTok that people do? These guys are flipping over from one roof to another top. I mean, if they missed out, they're going to die.
I know.
It's nuts.
I don't understand.
But I love watching it.
Well, congratulations, Rick.
Barb, is your heart breaking?
Yeah, I was really thought he might beat Rick Berry.
Yes.
But
Beat
didn't
Rick
have-
Berry.
Yes. he
Maybe
was
next year.
injured. Yeah, maybe next year. Yeah. Thank you.
Very good. Thanks for chatting with us a little bit.
Okay.
Yes. Bye-bye.
All right, let's go over to the middle.
Oh,
Okay.
we're done.
I tell my buddy here, 74, I'm 10 years old and I'm living in Texas. And I go to football games on Friday night. I get home at 10:15. 10:30, here comes Brent Musburger's voice. It was always you West Coast players.
Right.
So I grew up watching the Warriors, the Sonics,
Right.
all those guys. And I fell asleep at night as a 10-year-old boy watching that.
I know, that's the thing. Yeah, they have a game on there, and it's so late East Coast, and you guys 2 hours later.
Yeah, so you came on at 8:30, it was 10:30 for us.
Well, it's interesting if you're from Texas, you actually watch basketball because that's such a tech football state.
Well, congratulations.
Take a picture. Get your camera.
Yeah, get your camera because I'm recording on this. So, do you have your camera?
Put your camera on.
Do you have? Come on, guys, you gotta be ready. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Ready? In 3, 2. Hold on, let me get one here. One here. 3, 2, 1. And one more for just insurance right here. And right here like this. In 3, 2, 1.
I played so
Right
good
there.
at the beginning.
There you go. Thank you.
I was down 6-1.
You weren't worried, were you?
No, I wasn't worried, but I was not happy. Can I get one picture with you?
Well, he's a banger. Can you just
Go ahead. What's your name?
Thomas?
Thomas. Very good.
Thank you.
No problem. Here we go. Thomas and Rick. In 3, 2, 1.
Let me take my glasses.
Oh, okay. Take your glasses off. Okay. In 3, 2, 1.
Perfect. Got it.
All right. And Thomas, you say you're a big fan. What's one of your big memories with Rick?
His underhand shots were the greatest.
His underhand shots. Okay. All right. Here we go. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. There we go.
It's nice to come to these things because these people don't know who the hell I used to be.
I'm looking for Maria Capelli. Please come check in for your little fitness
You know what? See, here's the thing. It was good for me to have to do that because it forced me to have to get focused and to have to really respond. You know, I got down 6-1 to a game to 15. And so it was good that I was able to go ahead and do what I needed to do to get back and win easily.
Okay. So coming off of our last conversation, did you feel any pressure when you're down 6-1?
Pressure? No, I was
Sorry,
so
I'm
mad.
sorry.
I was so mad at myself for playing. So he played well. Not taking anything away from him.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I wasn't watching. It was my fault. I'm sorry.
Okay, I just kind of
He
stepped
doesn't.
out in front.
I'm sorry.
You're too short. He couldn't see you.
It was my fault.
I get that all the time.
Go ahead, turn in your card and we'll talk. Then I can not run into people here. How you doing?
You know, it's not ready.
Pickleball is great.
Your phone over there with the glove?
I might have. Did I?
Check because it's on open.
No, I haven't. I thought I had it in my bag. Thank you very much.
I have my phone. Oh, I need to find.
Did you leave a phone?
Yeah. No, I left one.
You leave it?
Yeah.
It was over there. They
Over
left
there?
it over there by the. Just go ahead and get it.
Okay, we'll be right back. Gotta go grab my phone. Barb, did you say there's a phone over there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Where is it?
It's over on the bench.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh, I'm sorry. Gotta go. Oh. There it is. Hey, Bob, were you guarding my phone for me?
I was.
Oh, hey, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Boy. What kind of motorcycle you ride, Bob? Yes. No, I have two phones, so thank you, Barb. What kind of bike do you ride?
BMW.
BMW. Okay. What kind of bike did you ride when you picked her up for the first time?
BMW.
BMW as well?
No, she's not a Harley chick.
She's not a Harley chick. What is a Harley chick?
Oh, well, big boobs and a G-string.
Oh, okay. What is a BMW chick?
Wear glasses, long straight hair.
Well behaved. Is that true? She's well behaved?
That's why I put one in every separate.
Is it true you put her on the back of your bike and said, "Here, hold on tight right around here"? When you first met?
When I was thinner, I said that.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Barb, you're not a Harley chick, you're a BMW chick. All right. Now I got to find Rick. I lost my phone.
He's right over behind you.
Oh, I found Rick. Hey, thanks a lot, guys.
Take it easy.
Bye, Barb. Oh, hey, I got my phone. Thank God. So, we're through with leg one. You said you didn't feel pressure when you were down 6-1. We talked about that in our previous interview. You were more mad at yourself.
Yeah, well, because I didn't play well. I mean, give him credit. He hit a couple of really good shots and won points. And then I made unforced errors. Like I said in the first game that I did, you can't do that. You have to eliminate unforced errors and minimize them. So that's always the key in any sport, is to minimize the number of unforced errors. And in basketball, it's a bad pass, right? A foul you commit.
Free throws
you miss, a shot you miss. I mean, all of those are basically unforced errors. Everybody relates it to tennis more. It's the same in pickleball. I mean, I made a lot of bad mistakes, and then I had a couple of other shots where I had easy ball. The court was wide open, and I didn't hit the shot. I hit it into the net. Those are unforced errors, and so I was fortunate enough that he didn't play at the same level that he played to start the game, and I elevated my game, and that was the difference. I mean, basically, it was 6-1. I wound up winning the next. I wound up with 14-1. I got 14 points to his one after I was down 6-1. So I really raised my level of my game. So I was happy with that.
Yes. 9 unanswered there for a moment because you got back to 10.
And I got 6-1, and then he lost 15 to 7.
Yeah.
So that's 14-1.
Yeah.
So that's kind of dominating. So that's what I wanted to do to start with. So but I didn't.
What happens when one's level dips like his did? Is it just like you get satisfied a little bit, or?
No, in his case, I'm a better player than he is. Okay, not to see bragging or anything. I'm a better player. So if I'm playing at my level, he's got no chance to beat me. I didn't play at my level, and he played well, and so he was able to get a 6-1 lead on me. That's why I tell you, crazy stuff happens.
Right.
If I hadn't elevated my game, there's a possibility he might have been able to beat me.
Yeah.
But I did elevate my game. I played at the level that I needed to play at after I got down 6-1. And so it's kind of the same thing in that 7th game against Chicago in the Western Conference Finals. I was 2 for 14. I had to elevate my game. If I didn't, we probably would have lost that game. But fortunately, thanks to my teammates keeping it, close, I got in and I was able to raise my game back to where it was. But why? Because I have confidence in myself that I can play at that level. You got to believe in yourself. And I did in that 7th game here, and I did it in this match here.
That's really interesting. You talk about your skill discrepancy between your opponent and yourself. That's the part of being consistent is when you're playing above your level, right? It's really hard to stay at that level because that's not your normal play.
Well,
and so that requires your focus.
Well, here, let me
Go ahead.
interrupt you because actually it's interesting. It's different than what you're thinking. It's actually easier to play against better people, especially in doubles. In
doubles?
Men's doubles, and I'm playing with a really good partner. I play better because why? Because I'm not afraid to make a mistake. I just play. I'm not worried about making mistakes because I know my partner's going to be able to carry me. It's not a big deal. When I'm playing and I'm better than my partner, I have to play at the high level. I can't afford to make mistakes if we're going to win because they're going to be playing through my partner. And if my partner's not playing at his level and I don't play at my level, we have no chance to win. So it's harder to... It's basically putting more responsibility on myself if I'm playing with a lesser skilled player. And it makes it harder. And I'll make more mistakes. Crazy. I'll make more mistakes, try not to make mistakes than I do if I'm just playing and not worry about the mistakes.
Is that because you're trying to protect your partner because you have to play, because you're trying to make up for what
I'm trying to poach, I'm trying to do stuff, and any balls that are coming to me, I can't afford to make an unforced error because if they're serving, we're losing points, and I just can't afford to let that happen. You just can't do that.
Right.
So anyway, that's why I love singles.
Right.
It's a perfect example. If we were down 6-1 and I played terrible like that, we're down 6-1, they would have continued to play through him. We could lose the match. But in this one, I had a chance to get my game back to where I needed to get it, and it's all on me. I like that.
Has that happened to you in a doubles, whether it's mixed or just men's doubles? And how do you react as a partner? Are you an eye roll type of guy where you'll eye roll your partner, or how do you try to?
I may do an eye roll, but hopefully not when he can see me. But
the covert eye roll.
But you try to be positive and show him to do it. Come on, do it. I mean, and you can't be real hard on your partner because sometimes your partner will lose him. He'll get so hard, then he'll be pressing all the time to try to do it, and then he'll feel pressure.
Yes. That's what I'm asking. How do you manage that as an elite player yourself, whether it's basketball or pickleball?
I just hope that my player plays hard, encourage him, and hope that he plays as well as he's capable of playing, and he minimizes his mistakes and try to encourage him as much as possible, but also try to do things, because we lost the U.S. Open, my partner Fred Shuey and I, because they were playing through Fred, and Fred was doing some things.
What round are you in?
It was the semifinals. And
Semis?
We wound up losing. No, actually, it was for the gold medal. Actually, we wound up losing. We wound up making silver instead of gold. And but I learned the lesson there. I can't allow the other opponents to play through him without me making them have to think. Poach a little bit more, do things a little bit differently. Just try to play a little smarter. And that's why I love. That's why I love to sing. I'm glad I'm playing singles. Because I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. It's just like me, like right there. It was all on me. I'm down 6-1, and I came back. I'm proud of myself that I came back and did what I had to do. I dominated from down 6-1. That's what you need to do. And if I didn't believe in myself and have the mindset that I have, I could easily have lost that match.
Wow. Why did you just start playing singles this year? Why didn't you play earlier?
I didn't know how my knee would hold. I have no cartilage in my knee.
Yeah, which knee is it? Both of them, or?
Left knee. I've had 4 knee operations. I have no cartilage in it. So,
have you had a replacement?
No.
No.
So I just.
So you didn't know you weren't
I didn't know how my knee would hold up, and I said, well, let me try. And I figured it out this way. At this level, there's really going to be more than 3 or 4 hits, 5 hits maybe at the most.
Right,
it's not going to be like 8, 9 things running all over the place, killing yourself.
It's not like cat and mouse like you see with Ben Johns.
Seeing that stress you're going to have to put on my knee. And it's worked. Thank God that my knee has been able to hold up and do it. So I'm done with it for this year. I don't have to worry about it anymore. And so now we'll see what happens with next year. And if I get to play against the better players, hopefully my goal next year will be to play down with younger players at high-level players and see if I can win a gold medal against the good players.
How far down have you decided? Have you thought about?
Well, because I know the players. I know the guys.
You drop at least 5 years, right?
Yeah, for sure. And in the big tournaments, it's 5-year increments. The other tournaments,
but maybe 10. Would you have as far down as 10?
I don't think so.
Okay, we'll see. We'll take a one 5-year chunk at a time.
One at a time. I'm going to try to do that. So if I can beat, I'm watching Bob Costanza over here, who I know playing. He's just turned 80.
Which one's Bob?
Bob is over there in the purple thing over there right now, playing with the white hat. All the way
All the way in the
he's playing
background.
against my other guy, Fred Tizzi. These are friends of mine that I see all the time. So in
Right
fact, I want
behind
to
this
go
girl.
watch that match. I'm going to watch
Let's
that
walk
match.
over.
No, I'm going to stay here in the shade.
Okay. All right, very good. We'll come back with more after this. We are here waiting for the gold medal ceremony. Are they going to give the ceremony today?
Oh, it'll be coming up here shortly. But here's the thing. This will be the first time in any event, in any tournament I've played in all these years, that actually has a background that's high enough that they take a picture. My head's not over the top of it when I'm standing on the gold medal platform.
You know, I do like the picture from Mesa, though. That gold medal picture in Mesa with you on the podium there. That's a really
my head's
good.
above the thing. It wasn't tall enough. This one's tall. It's kind of cool that they made it this tall.
Yeah.
Of course, I'll block out the national championship thing and everything.
Here, stand up there real quick. Let's just get a little preview.
Block that part out.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, you will. Let's see. Over here like that. One question before we go. When did the genesis of you playing singles and going for this Grand Slam,
Last year, at the end
if
of
you
last
will,
year,
the end of last year?
Well, I just said
Take us through that just a little bit.
I had to have another challenge. I'd won tons of tournaments and doubles and mixed and men's, and I said, you know what? It might be more fun if I could see if I could do something with singles. And my main concern was my knee. So in a couple of events, I just went out and I entered to play just to see how my knee would hold up.
Okay.
And then when it did, I said, okay, this is good. And then I started practicing and playing against.
Any pain at all or nothing?
Very lucky.
Did Lynn talk to you? Did you talk to Lynn about this? Did she talk you through it?
No.
Or you just told her?
She's very supportive always.
Uh-huh.
I have an amazing wife. She doesn't want to play though. As I said, everybody tries to get to play with her. She's really good.
Uh-huh. Very good. Hey, thank you so much. All right, we're back with more after this. Talking with Rick Barry at the USSP Championship, sponsored by Humana.